I'm late to the party, but I finally saw The Long Walk, and this is a pretty tremendous film. It's based on a story from Stephen King. The basic premise is that in a dystopian future, 50 young men and teenagers are put in a competition where they must start walking at 3 miles per hour. If you stop walking at 3 miles per hour, you die, and if you're the last one walking, you win an enormous prize. Sort of like a version of The Hunger Games. It's literally directed by a guy that directed several of the Hunger Games movies, plus Squid Game, plus friendship-based Stephen King. Stand By Me, Shawshank Redemption, and at first glance, it's not immediately obvious why a movie that's just about people walking and talking would be so compelling, but the character work is so good that you get invested in the relationships and the journey of each person. You want to understand why they're there, why they're behaving the way that they're behaving, and the specific constraints of the story, that there's not very much that can happen, means that the smallest little details cause extreme anxiety inside of you. Where someone's shoes comes untied, someone trips, someone needs to go to the bathroom, someone has a specific allergy, someone gets a cold. Any small little thing in life suddenly means that that person could die imminently, and it maintains that level of just tension from about 10 minutes into the movie until the credits roll. But like I said, it's this combination of Hunger Games, competition to kill everyone else, combined with Stephen King friendship story, where you are incredibly invested in everyone in some way. In which case, you start with 50 people, and the whole concept is people, friends, keep dying. Relationships are being formed and then ended horrifically, violently, and tragically. And so it's just this incredibly weighty film that's emotionally resonant. And unfortunately, some of the themes of the movie are painfully relevant. It just happened to release in a week where public stabbings, mass shootings, school shootings, and a political assassination were the reality of the world that we live in. And we've become numb to the horrors of real world violence. And this is a movie that is all about making you feel how horrific violence is and how dehumanizing our reaction to violence can be. You're invested in the characters, it's tense, it's horrifying, it's thought-provoking, and it builds to a satisfying conclusion that makes you think afterwards. It's one of the best movies of the year.